Hey guys, we have a really cool and fun editing tool to experiment with today, and this is montaging something into your texture photos. So this is my strange texture photo of some fungi that was growing on like a log. And so what I want to do is I'm going to go to File and Open. I think it would be really fun to put some kind of animal or person in here to make it look like it's a large landscape. So I'm going to go ahead and select this rabbit. All right, so as you can see, if I tried to take this rabbit right now and move him, and I can just kind of like drag up like this and put him in there, he's gonna have that white background. So that is not gonna look good at all. All right, so here's one of the cool things. You can remove the background because you get this little dialogue that comes up, and I can just automatically remove the background. Photoshop does a pretty good job at it. You can kind of see even these little whiskers are showing and you don't see anything else around it. So this is a pretty easy remove background because there was nothing but white in the background. All right, so once I've got them in there, on my move tool, and there's actually two ways you could do this. You could copy that layer, do Control C, and then Control V to paste it, or you can just come up there and drag it and drop it. All right, so he's kind of small. I actually wanted him kind of small. But then I'm going to do edit and I want to resize him because I think he's a little too small. So I want to make him bigger. So I'm going to go free transform or Control T. Saw the keyboard shortcut there. And then I'm going to drag him to make him a little bit bigger. I think it would be kind of cool to make it look like he's sort of running through this scene here. I think I want to angle him a little bit differently. So if I bring my cursor outside here, you can kind of see that I can make him go like kind of like a different direction. Maybe he's just running into the scene. I don't know. But I'm just trying to imagine like how and where does he fit in with this whole image. I think he's a little too big. I'm going to resize him down a little bit. I'm going to move him up a little bit so he looks like he's sort of running and sort of jumping into the scene. All right, and then I'm going to hit enter. So you could just put one item in or you could do several. So I also have this one that I thought was kind of cool. And I'll just show you again, this is how you remove the background. You can either select the subject and do it and kind of like create a mask and do that, or just remove the background. So it's a really great built-in feature that you can use with Photoshop. All right, I'm already on the move tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab them. Whoops, sorry. It's not what I wanted to do. I want to grab the layer and I'm going to pull it over, hover for a minute. Don't let go of your mouse guy there, and then just drop him. All right, so he's hanging out here. Oh, he might fit kind of like on this little ledge of the mushroom right there, which is kind of cool. Um, and I think we're going to make him a little bit bigger so it looks like his one foot is resting on this guy. So again, that's Control T, or you can go to Edit, Free Transform, and then I'm going to size him up a little bit more and then put the cursor in the middle so he gets a little bit bigger. All right, so he's just hanging out here looking at the textures and watching, and unsuspectingly, there's that bunny rabbit running below. I think I'm gonna click on the rabbit. So he's kind of like looking that way and looking up. Maybe it will be better. No, maybe it would be better. So you want to think about how this is going to work. Maybe he's actually sitting down here and he looks like he's looking up. So maybe he's going to be looking up at the rabbit that's sort of running across whatever up here. Whoop, where'd he go? Where'd my rabbit go? Control T to get him back. I'm just going to move him. Whoops, sorry. Why is he disappearing? That's so strange. I don't know what's going on there. Some weird stuff going on. Oh, it's a magical rabbit. I don't know what's going on there, guys. That is so strange. Oh, rabbit's doing weird things. All right, I'm going to leave the rabbit right there because I don't know what that's doing. Another thing, if you want to get a little more experimental, you can also try to blend these guys. Hold on, let me go back to the top layer. And so if you wanted to play with, different ways to blend them in, that's just another additional thing you can sort of play around with if you want. Definitely not required, but if you find something really cool and you want it to look very magical, you can certainly, do one of the blend modes along with this. All right. I'm not finding any that I really like for him. Oh, actually, kind of like that one. I'm going to leave that one on, and I'm going to pick another blend mode for the rabbit. So I like the idea of him being sort of like some sort of like magical rabbit. So maybe some kind of weird color just to make him stand out a little bit more might be nice. All right, so I'm just gonna pick that guy, Vivid Light, just to make him stand out a little bit more. So now I've got these weird creatures on in here, along with this really cool texture. All right, guys, so enjoy playing with this new feature and learning about Montage.